Hello there, Chad. How are we doing? Hello, Mustafa. Hello, Jayhawk. Hello, Aurora. Hello, Khaled. Hello, Iceberg. How are we doing? Yeah, it has a 30-minute cooldown. It is the longest cooldown that we actually have. Full stop. But anyway, how are we doing? What's good? What's good? How's it going? Naringcraft, hello. What's good? What's good over there? How's you doing? Hold on, wait. How's my Bazaar doing? Because I put in a couple of Bazaar orders, like one or two. Wow, these sold terribly. Let me whack that back up. Yeah, I put in one or two buy orders. Do you remember the morning? Or like a couple hours ago? Not usually, no. I have pretty bad memory. Anyway, so I put in a couple of buy orders here. So we got these guys, which are going to be excellent. Apparently, they are, yeah, right, they only come in packs in 16s for some unknown reason. But yeah, so I've got this. This is going to be very helpful. Ah, fuck, Thank you. I was really hoping that one would fill. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Look. Okay. How are you doing today? I am doing excellent, Sad Cats. How are you doing? Mystery Gaming. Hello, hello. Oh, the scroll. Of course. GG. GG on the scroll. That is huge. Good to know we're having the same XP problem. Yeah, I thought I was the only one. I'm going to be honest. 18 runs. GG. But yeah, how are you doing, Sad Cats? Let's see what else we got that's filled. That hasn't filled. Barbarian Duke, that's filled. Burning Soul. Okay, that filled as well. That's huge. What is your IGN for this account? It's the same as my main account. This is merely just a different profile. Unfortunately, none of the others actually filled, which is really annoying. Because now I've got to spend more money on it. And I don't want to do that. Oh well. I don't want to buy 2, I want to buy 24. That sucks, man. I was hoping to save a good bit of money on these. Got Vamp 7 and Vamp 4 and Time Shamans. Yo! W. GG. Okay, so still need 16 of these. What's better for money, Spider or Rev? It depends on how fast your Spider times are, but reasonably, usually Spider. Ever drop something you weren't going for or planning? Yeah, all the time. Ow, that one hurts. And the last one is the Veteran Shard. That's also going to hurt, but I need 22 of these. It's fine. I honestly, it's only a couple. How much I need to donate for a PV? I'm afraid PVs are a channel point thing on Twitch. I would rather not start trying to make people actually pay for them. It's my scroll. My friend asked me to do one run, and I did it, because why not? Very nice. But that is a hell of a lot of shards that I can now shove in. Damn, 223? Alright. It's going to be because of you, isn't it? I've just realized. Nope, no, wait, you're meant to be. What? You're meant to be in there. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Feeling generous? Alright, well, what was the IGN then? What was the IGN that you wanted PVing? Because somebody on Twitch, otherwise known as Khaled, has paid for it. Okay, that's 8 mil. This should be a couple mil as well. Nice, 2 mil. Me, it was not you. Which resource pack is that? The weapons are called Fire Sky. That is my own resource pack. Wait, it was you? No, you're on Twitch. You know the price of PVs. You're in the Twitch chat. It was Slow that said it. About, or was it? I'm pretty sure it's Slow, right? That said about the Was it Slow that said about donating for the pat? I can't remember, actually. Damn, that's terrible. The stream. What the fuck, by the way? What do you mean? After getting E-Man 7, I'm going for Etherwarp Conduit. Hey, let's go. Etherwarp's so good, man. It's on it. Why is the stream from game to stream so... Wait, why is the stream from game to stream thing so terrible on Twitch? What do you mean? I'm a little confused about what you mean by the stream from game to stream. It's like a 10 or 20 second difference. Reload the page. Okay, a girl has a crush on me. She's really cute, but I have a girlfriend long distance. What do I do? I feel like the answer's pretty simple here. If you have a girlfriend and you like your girlfriend, the other girl doesn't matter. So, you pick or choose which one. Giving girlfriend advice now? No, I'm giving common sense. I'm not cut out to give relationship advice, but I can offer common sense. Changed a lot about the SXP overlay since last night? Yeah, I'm really surprised, actually. I thought I was the only person that had the had that issue. But yeah, apparently Aurora now also is having the timer issue. Burning Vengeance timer now has half a block false positive chance instead of 5 blocks. Oh? Ooh, wait a minute. Damage is feeling nice. Wait a sec. Damage is feeling nice. Yo, Motion. Hello, hello. You never told me that part? Well, she only sent it in the general chat today. Wait, is that... Hold on a minute. Damage is... Yeah, damage has definitely gone up a good bit. Damage has for sure gone up a bit. Are you on mobile? If you're on mobile, that will slow things down for a start. It's also kind of on YouTube. I mean, streams do have a delay in general. That's not some... I'm on my iPad. That is mobile. iPad is the same thing by Twitch. So yes, you will have more delay than a PC user. Hello, 45ms. Do you have Undead Ruler? I do, yes. iPad is still it's still the same operating system as a mobile. Yeah, iPad is just a bigger phone that can't make calls. Well, it can make calls with internet. Same system. I don't know what to do. We still haven't figured out the issue. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's a little cooked. I haven't quite everything's just a little broken. Now, planning to break up because my girlfriend has really become a red flag after moving to another state. Oh, in that case, I feel like you've answered your own question. Are you excited about the dungeon pick thingy? Not in the slightest. I do not play dungeons. I do not care. I played dungeons to get Kata 50 just to make Ancient better in Slayers. So I'm gonna be honest with you. The change could not... It couldn't make me care if it tried. You got heart? I did. I've got one. In a way, did you drop heart last night? Yeah. At this point, you're playing just for Slayers. That is correct, yes. Slayers are the part of the game that I enjoy. I have done everything else in the game. And I have come to the conclusion that I like Slayers. So yes, I do Slayers. In the same way that some people just run dungeons all day, or some people just farm, or some people just mine. Power Dragon shards for elite power. I have. That was one of the things at the start. If you could quit Minecraft and still get income like you're doing by your streams, would you do it? Probably. No. I don't know. I still like skyblock. So if I had to fully just never play skyblock again, okay, from a financial decision, yes, absolutely. From a financial point of view, yes. There's a whole lot of it would be a stupid decision if it was that easy. Dungeons so fun, bro. I'm not a fan, man. It's not for me. What if they added it to Blaze? I mean, I also don't do that. Like, do other content then? Yeah, absolutely. Something that I need to figure out how to at least somewhat do anyway, at some point. But hey, that's a thought for another year, another day. Skipping on your fun for financial stability, it's a very logical decision to make. Yeah, exactly. Despite you disliking dungeons, your mage runs were not that bad. Well, yeah, that's because I kind of want to learn things. I enjoy the process of learning. I just don't really like dungeons. He didn't mention the price. Do you know? I have absolutely no idea, I'm afraid. They should be pretty cheap. With other Slayers or just Rev? I don't know. Because I haven't really done any other Slayers since this. What MP is 50 mil skip viable? I would think about 1400 to 1500. As long as you've got enough mana to make it good. Oi! Dog! Hold on, he's eating the cat food. Oi! Sorry. Can I see total profits? They got reset last night. As you can see, I have 120 kills, which is very clearly not the correct amount. Do you got any excess scrolls on my island? Nope. And if I did, you're not having them. Yeah, I did a few things with Sky Honey last night, and my profit tracker is reset for everything. So, fun, you know? I was gonna pay them for 50% off, but why would I pay... Why would I... Okay, but why would I sell them for 50% off when I could put them on the Bazaar for 100% price? A viewer discount. No. Sorry, bro. I don't particularly give in to beggars. Can you go test a spider? Yes. What's your total profit? Probably like 300 mil, 350 maybe? Yeah, I'd say about 350 mil. Is probably reasonable. I'm willing to pay for it. I'm not begging, I'm willing to pay for it. You literally asked if I had... Okay. Begging for something half price off is still begging, whether you're willing to pay or not. Begging for a discount is still begging. The answer is still no, though. I do not. How much do you make an hour from Rev? I would say, on average, I've probably upped to about... After dropping the heart, it's probably upped to about 20 mil. What about begging to beg? That's still pretty annoying. What weapon using? Halberd the Shredded. Or Axe the Shredded. Depending on which one you want to call it. Right. You say spiders. Do I have... What do I need for spider? Need that. These can go away. I don't need that. Don't need that. Do need that. Hey, GG on the was. Aside from HYPIXEL, my real life flips going insane. $15 to $20 profit on each item. Ooh, wait, GG. Bro's actually making a hell of a lot of money. Nice. And Jaden ZA, thank you very much for the follow. What do we... do I have anything here? Nope. Okay, so you go there. You're there. Save for me, so I'll hit the deck, enjoy your stream. Alrighty, Ziggabrain. Have a lovely sleep. I need you, I need you, I don't need you. It means you can go there, you can go there, you can go there. Now I have 2 slots left. You're one of them. What the hell was the other one? What went here? Oh, I know what went there. Wait a minute. with shred. That's probably because you're spelling it wrong. Halberd of the Shredded. There we go. It's not an axe, it's a sword. They changed it to a sword after foraging. Hey, my wolf is done. Yoink. That's a sword on my screen. That is correct. It's a sword. When macroing to Hyperion? Absolutely not. After selling those, I was literally twerking. Real. Where did you drop heart? Last night's stream. Shit was crazy. Okay, that should be all good. Wasps and no eyes? Hey, that's fine. How much do you think the price of Day Sword will go up after Diana? Why would it go up? That shit's gonna go straight down. What do you mean? Why would a Daedalus sword go up after Diana? Because sticks aren't being dropped? Yeah, but, like, Diana's the place that you really use the Day Sword. That's kind of the place that you use the Daedalus. Daedalus is an item that goes up for Diana because it's meant to be used in Diana. And from AOTS to being HOTS? Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, something's wrong. Oh, I know what's wrong. That's better. Damn, the damage is still so tragic. Oh, wait, no, this actually isn't that tragic. I'm using a tarantula right now. Ooh, wait a minute. This actually could be pretty good. I bought 7 bill worth of Chimera. Is it a good investment or did I fuck it up? I would say it depends on how long it takes for the next Diana to come in. So it could be a very good one. 5 Master last night for 210 mil. Just waiting for the update to drop. Yo. Actually, huge purchase there. Actually, a huge purchase. Oh, yeah, right. Damn, I fucked this up so badly. My goodness. I have not got the correct hotkeys on for this at all. At least I deal a lot more damage than I did before. But still. They hurt. Where'd you go? Probably don't really need the Florid anymore, to be honest. Also, you're welcome to point out your pack isn't finished. Yeah, I'll have to actually swap to 121 and fix it later. Which is really annoying. I don't know why it's not fixed. It really should be by now. But that's a pain. No, never mind. It's just broken. Yo, Deprofix, thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? We're doing spies now? No, I was just double checking something for a mod. No, the timer is still broken, by the way, Zach. No clue what to fix? I mean, yeah, there's not much more to really do, I guess. At this point, it's kind of just cooked. Okay, you go there. Bro, go in the bag. Okay, you. This is a problem, man. I'm so unbelievably disorganized. Like, I need to fix this at some point. That point isn't now, but like at some point. Pretty sure that's how it's meant to be organized. I hope it is. I hate when tarantula boss hot. What? Second heart, what did I miss? The first one, mostly. You aren't nicked or anything? I don't believe so. I mean, I don't have the capability of doing that either. What do you feel about Guardian Slayer? I think it's really cool. I am reserved about being excited for it because it's going to be pretty hard to actually get right. That being said, if they get the spawn process of the boss correct, it's going to be really cool. Like, the spawn's the only thing that I'm slightly concerned about. But if they can get that right, it's going to be so, so good. Or should be good. At the end of the day, we don't know enough. We don't have enough information about it to actually make a decision on whether it could be good or not. Got potential, though. So, I think the best way to say it is cautiously excited. Been disappointed one too many times to actually be fully excited. Oh, I'm in full Primordial. I don't want to be in full Primordial. Nope. Give me my Reaper back. Much better. Said whatever you have. Wait. Said whatever you have now, and I come into you. Keep it. Don't make hasty decision. Throw one of them. Talk about the whole. Oh right. Okay. Look, man. I don't know. At the end of the day, do what you feels right. If you regret the decision, then you regret the decision and you can learn from it. So it has to be something with detection. There's a sky... Maybe, I don't know. Maybe skyblock's done another little goofy thing. Maybe they've done a funny. I don't feel anything. Emotionally dead. Then is a relationship even the right choice? Are the shards to make monies? Yes. I hate shard grinding. Same. Although it's pretty fun when I add it with other stuff like this. Right now it's pretty enjoyable. Ah. And I even get a chance to get another heart, which would be awesome. What kind of shards are you stuck with? Grinding. I've definitely got my total on right now. Yeah. Run around either... fun. Yeah, okay, those ones suck, fair. Fair play. They're terrible. False positive chance with Burning Vengeance should be fixed. Ooh, let's go. W. Wait, does that mean you just got you get all the good things and none of the negatives? Because that's huge if so. Although that being said, I'm pretty sure you messaged me about this. and I've just completely blocked it out. 0.1 second delay I was getting last night was just server lag. W. Hell yeah. Engineering or girlfriend? Choose one. I mean, me personally, engineering. What's better, lion or T-Rex? Lion. When it comes to slayers, at least. Yeah, lion, definitely. How much money do you have left to grind? A lot. We should be up to about 400 mil liquidatable right now. So, that's a lot. A lot left to grind. But from now on, it's going to start getting faster, realistically. I don't really have anything left to buy. For a while. The next thing that I have to upgrade would realistically be a sting, but I'm going to wait for prices to go down a bunch on that. And try and grind out a bunch of the wasps. No, I'll sell the wasps. Welcome back, Slayer Man. Hello, hello. But yeah, to be honest, there's not much left to buy. In terms of upgrades, so it's about as fast as I'm going to get. And we're making a reasonably decent amount of money. Using the CT module, what is kills per hour? Oh, well. There's your answer. Wait a minute. Wait, KPA. Oh, yeah, KPA, right. I forget I'm still on the debug version. Or, I forget I'm on a different version. I should keep that in mind for the, if I ever update my mod folder again. I should keep that in mind. What stream you pursued when, what? What stream you pursued when you were in college? What? What do you mean by what stream you pursued? No E-Man or Blaze? I'll do them for their drops, but neither of them are worth doing for money. Especially when Rev and Tarantula are just simply better. E-Man might be okay, but it'll be far from good. Made a feature that I'll call Maddox. Yeah, I saw that, bro. That looks amazing. To my educational degree, not the Slayers. Okay, like, my bad. You say what stream you pursued. Which kind of confused me, because, I mean, the stream's still the same, but I'm assuming you don't mean this kind of stream. In which case, I've been through a couple different things in education. I've done professional cookery and baking. I have done sports science, and also practical effects. Which is what I'm currently in. Doesn't have to, so it does work. Just need to wait for them to drop the update. Yo, surely it's got to be Tuesday, right? Surely. Like there's got to be no way they wait another week to drop an update that seems to be pretty good. How's this going for Champion? Oh, Champion 10. Never mind. I guess that answered that. Put it on today. Champion 7 on your Tarantula Fang. Ooh, GG. Oh, wait. Champion 8 was upgraded to Champion... Right. Okay. Shh. I want to talk about it. Yeah, no, Duck. Realistically, it should be Tuesday, man. It should be Tuesday. And to be honest, if it's not, I am beyond confused. So the timer should be correct now if you die to a boss and start another quest after now. If you die to a boss and... Ooh! Real. As when you died to a boss, you kind of just kept going until you killed the last one. Yeah, no, I got a few funky times on that one. I think I had one that was like a couple hours. In my country, you only have two choices, either do engineering or MBBS. Fair enough. Yeah, we're quite lucky to be able to choose just about anything as long as we have the qualifications for it. Hello there, Strand. How you doing? Do you have max hunter fortune? Nope, not even close. Mostly because I can't forage. In order to get max hunter fortune, I would have to I'd have to go and get Heart of the Forest 6. How much do you have right now? 42. So, not even close. And found some guy, like, fully copying techno. Oh, who? I mean, there's always a couple. Who's this one? I feel like my chronically online ass is probably... Yeah, okay, I know. Yeah, I know them. I know them. If Guardian comes out before Hype, will you do it? Yeah, absolutely. Although, no. Maybe. Probably not, actually, though. It depends on the requirements, because I might need to do a bunch of fishing to actually be able to realistically do it. It really depends on how the requirements for the Slayer work. And try and grind fishing while Derpy's around? Hell yeah. Because the voice jokes are editing. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird. Would you like to play Valorant with me off stream? I will pass, thank you. I'm not particularly a Valorant fan. Tried playing it once or twice, but never got into it. You literally fish the boss, yes. I don't see how that would be against any rules. I am currently doing combat to spawn the boss. Is Rev profitable? Oh, extremely. Well, more the hunting at the beginning. You got the heart? I did. Yes, yes, yes. It'd be so cool if they... Bro, fishing 50 at some point would be awesome. Episode 30? Where did you get 30 from? What? Oh, Hyperion on episode 30. Possibly closer to 35, I'm thinking. I feel like 30 is going to be a little early. Peak recently? Skyblock kind of boring? Wait, what's Peak again? I've definitely heard a few things about it. Boomer Fire? Correct. Save all the money you get, you could have it by 30. I could, yeah. But then I also wouldn't really be able to do much in terms of tarantula. And I very much want to, do some tarantula stuff as well. And also want to do a little bit of other things. Want to do a bit of E-Man. Want to do, at least do some Blaze. The other day, someone asked you if you're LGBTQ plus. Yeah, that's not exactly an unusual question. I'm gonna be honest. You must not have friends, bro. You're in a skyblock chat. What do you mean you must not have friends? No shit. That's something that you expect. It's fun for the first 2 weeks, then boring. I don't know. So some people just kept on liking the games. Should do more drops. I get mad because when I got what? And I get mad because when I got. Why would you get mad about people dropping stuff? Kind of weird, can't I? Why did you use the AOTE? Because my AOTV's in the Huntax. Fellas in yesterday's stream did seem kind of nice. Yeah, they're alright, man. RNG carried makes me kind of mad. Okay. Because it wasn't me. Damn, bro. You can just be happy for somebody else getting something. Holy. It's 55 mil good to get started in fishing. I would think, probably, yeah. Scroll me good now? Yes, yes. GG. 90, you don't have any real life friends? Honest, bro, like, skyblock just takes over your life. You don't got time for real life friends. Aww. Hey. What are friends? That's what I'm saying, exactly. Died on E-Man, immediately started Blaze, bro. I feel you. It took me so long to get out of the habit of starting a Blaze boss immediately every time I die. But I still try and do it on this profile every now and then, even though I can't start them. Like, I'll still try and click on Blaze from time to time. It's just habit at this point. You know what? What's his name? You should return to Blaze? I don't wanna. Oh, I would like to do other stuff. Will we get Ultra Kill during Derpy? Possibly, yes. I mean, I would just be doing Slayers on my main otherwise, so yeah, probably. Has been stayed together ever since then? Damn. My friend group from school just all pretty much moved away. What's Ultra Kill? Very fun game. Ultra high paced FPS shooter, basically. Yeah, ultra high paced FPS is pretty much the best way to put it. After this, can you do Taming Hyperion? I will pass, thank you. I am very much a Slayer main, and frankly, like Doom but parry. Yeah, close enough. Honestly, I don't particularly do Hyperion series. The only one reason I'm doing this is because, well, I do a lot of Slayers. Kind of wanted to restart from the beginning, show that you can actually still make money off Slayers, even if it's not necessarily the best. But none of them are not profit. Humankind is dead. Hell is full. Blood is fuel. Yes, yes. Oh, man, it's such a good game. Why are you using Black Hole to get shards? Humankind is dead. Yes, yes. No humans. And lastly, God is dead. Is it profit? Oh, so much profit. Well, I mean, it makes more than the actual boss itself does. Or than the boss cost to spawn. Never played the game? Good. It's a good game, dude. Very fun game. Honestly, I'll be honest, it could do with a harder difficulty. Oh, there goes the ping. That's not good timing. 07. Alright, now we wait for my connection to actually fix itself again. It'll happen in a minute. Probably. Songwreck, bat. I was watching a vid. I've created hell and I've no way to destroy it. Yeah, so now there's just a little fun murder robot to destroy it. But yeah, honestly, in my opinion, I really look forward to the harder difficulty being released. Brutal is fun. But genuinely, I don't know. I do genuinely think it'd be fun as hell. V1? Yes, yes. Yeah, you play as V1. That shit looks good. Oh, wait. Layer 8? Yeah. If you want to play Ultrakill, don't stream it to friends who played it. Oh, no, absolutely stream it to friends who played it. I forced people who have played the game watch me start playing in Brutal and finish playing in Brutal. And all of the subsequent thousands of attempts it would take to do some levels. Oh god, it was actually so much fun, bro. When will they release the last terminal? I don't know. I mean, it's like the angel, be not afraid text over it. Yeah, it looks so good. My first scrum, put it on hype. I'm gonna change my game plan and get wither goggles, because the wither goggles skin rose up like 50 million a week. Okay, I would probably... You can get... Okay, you know, fair enough. The skins are pretty volatile. Died, so no one more people. That's why V1 goes to hell. Yes, yes. Also, just to double check, are you like looking for the are you looking for applied? I'm assuming. Tips of first day to an engineering college. I have never been to an engineering college. I cannot give a tip on something I've never done. What do you think it's gonna be? P3 Daedalus Prime? Nah, maybe. I don't know. That's actually a pretty good question. Just waiting for Gabriel Prime. No. You went to college. Yes, but every course is different. Every course that you take will be extremely different in how they approach everything. There's not really a one shoe fits all. One word for the corn addict. Goon. Any videos I should watch to learn the game? I'm gonna be honest. Go into it blind. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Just go into it blind. Like, I wouldn't try and learn everything before you start the game. I know Fire watched a fuck ton of videos. I didn't watch that many videos. And I can guarantee that I hadn't watched a single video on how to do a level. Yo, was good, Peg. What do you think? Oh, you got a good point, actually. You got a fair point. Amazing just now. The chat message can be disabled? Hell yeah. Holy goat. I'm number 2, but I did nothing. I have no... I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea properly how that works. It just kind of does. Peg one... What? A bit weird. When heart. Hey, I got one last night. This is on to second. We're on to heart number 2 now. Which does mean I've really got to lock in. Because I've got over a mil XP. Wait, for real? Yeah. Bro, 100 mil didn't just spawn in my purse from nothing. Give me 2 hearts, I give you scroll. No. Can't afford to start. How? Have you seen the alpha changes? E-Drag and Blaze change? Yes, I have. Blaze is going to be really good, right? And E-Drag as well. They're suddenly going to be extremely strong, no? Legion also buffed? I mean, that Legion won't really matter because that one still won't, why not craft one helmet and sell after? I mean, if that's worth it enough to do, then I probably will do that, yes. There's not really any downside to doing that. I won't use it. There's not really any downside to crafting it. What have they done? Kind of buffed it. That require mining? I don't believe so. Did you not drop wooden heart? Oh, right, that. Yeah, no, I just sold that immediately. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot about crafting warden on that one. Damage pet with grapple, full buff on blaze. I did 21 mil with blaze pet, 22 mil with E-drag, and 23 mil G-drag. Okay, so nothing changes then. Interesting. Yo, Opono, how you doing? How you doing? Just use Warden Helmet. There's no good reason to use Warden Helmet. Warden Helmet would make my overall time slower because of how bad the spawn is. The actual damage per second is, frankly, barely higher than a Primordial. And the speed loss means that my spawn speed would be absolutely horrendous. Warden has lost its place in most Slayers now. How's my potato? Pretty damn good, I think. I believe it's still in my backpack. Give me a second. Can't check right now. 6 bars. GG. Has lost its place in everything. No, it's still better in Kudra, no? What makes Primordial so good? Okay, so the first thing is that it has an insane amount of crit damage that you get. From both the 27 base crit damage and the crit damage and then the 1.5 crit damage for every 10 strength in the radioactive perk. So first, it has a really high crit damage you can get to. Second, it's really cheap. And third, every third hit is plus 50% damage. Which in base doesn't sound that insane, but then Fire Aspect and Venomous also count as hits. Meaning that it's probably more likely to be once every 2 hits-ish. Meaning that Primordial Helmet's got really, really good DPS. Is tiered not full? Yes, yes. Like, full Primordial's not that insane, but the helmet itself is great. Yo, Nora. Hello, how are you doing? What's good, what's good? What are you barking at, buddy? Yes, oh, it's my, hold on. Hold on a second.
Hey mate, you alright? Sorry to scare you, it's probably quite freaky when it's...
No, I would say it's not, because I've kind of gotten used to people intruding.
Yeah, this house gets so people.
It really does.
Theo! Theo! Come here, Theo! Theo! Am I streaming again?
Yes.
Hello, streamers.
Theo!
Bro, why can't you see your own face on it though in the camera?
Okay.
Where? Just said...
Hello! Hello! Hello!
Where?
See? Small corner.
Wait, where am I in it now?
Yeah, right there.
Right. Well, I don't like. Oh man, you can see like my little hair. Wait. I don't get the angle. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah?
Hello, viewers. Mate, sorry to interrupt. Are you in the middle? Are you in the middle of streaming? Because very much. Because basically, I was gonna go around to you today. It's ending busy. My final day of work for my internship, so then they were like saying goodbye to me in a Zoom. Super busy day. Just finished, and just picked up start
really?
PlayStation. Yeah, and we were gonna go to well, finished like an hour ago. But yeah. So we're gonna go to Jason Evans' birthday.
Okay.
So there's Jason, Tanya, the kids, Mom and Nathan, Sadie.
Yeah.
I think Catherine and Emily might have gone. And then Jen, Pete, I think it was kind of like who went to Sadie Fest. Kind of vibe. But we're going over there now. So I thought on the way through, we're only going for like 45 minutes. Would you like to come? But are you?
I will have to pass, I'm afraid.
Streaming wise, thought so. Okay, never mind. I came to see if you wanted to, but that's fine. When are you here till?
I leave Sunday.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Got because
we're on the way there.
fitting tomorrow.
The child's sitting here.
Yeah, the girls come back in the evening.
As in, Lissa and Michaela, you're having them by yourself all night.
Yeah. Don't laugh!
Why have you got them?
What do you mean, why have I got them? Who else is going to have them? God?
Their dad. Why does he have to draw them back Saturday or something?
Oh, fair point.
Like, why have you got them? That's... it's like the childcare, like, you know, I'll give it to their cousin, their step cousin, they barely know. That's quite interesting.
Hey, they're mostly self-sufficient.
Yeah.
Mostly. Minor supervision.
Are they really? Michaela's like
A lot of cleaning.
a 3-year-old. Yeah, and then you got to feed them then as well and stuff.
Yes. Hey, they only have one meal that they've got to feed, and I'm feeding them Waitrose pizzas.
What time do they turn up?
5:30, 6, so ultimately probably about 7.
Okay, I'll tell you what then, we'll swing over for half an hour for cup of tea when that happens to make the transfer night. We're driving to Oxford tomorrow night.
Alright.
We'll come here on the way and do the transfer smoothly with you.
Thank you.
But you can't go to town, Jason, now that you got a street. Okay. Rip. Okay, then in that case, bro, love you, and I'll see you tomorrow then. Sorry I couldn't come over the day today.
Nah, it's all good.
Bye, viewers.
Hope you had a good last day.
Yes, thanks, man.
Yes, I love you. Oh, yes.
Sorry, but whatever's going on. The dog, guys. The dog.
Oh, bro.
Yes. It's lovely, isn't it? He's so cute. Go on then, you go to town, Jason.
I love you.
Oh, how can I believe it? Oh, how can I believe it? Jeb, man, you must love living with this guy.
It loses its appeal after a bit.
Well, the novelty wears off.
Yeah.
Oh,
After the first like 4 days or so, the novelty definitely wears off,
no.
and the incessant whining of him takes over. Yes, he does.
Okay, love you too. Jeb, I love you too. I'm not going to tickle your belly and kiss your face.
I will pass, thank you.
You
for that
sure?
one.
The offer's there.
I'm okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Oh, you're lost. Good stuff. Viewers, enjoy Jevon. Love you.
Alright, goodbye.
Bye.
Alright, have a good night, mate. Love you. Good night, mate.
And now you know my name. Show me your dog. There he is. Right. Crazy Red drops. Scytheblade? GG. Who is that guy? That is my cousin. Cute dog? Thank you, thank you. Alright, what do we got here? Guys, he just died. What? Wait, did I? Oh, is that why I end up out here? Yeah, that makes sense. Change, but damage just became a stat, which got boosted by E-Drag, so significant damage boost. Another buff to M7 dragons, as damage don't stat. Bro. Want to go back in our DMs and find that email address? I'll pass. Actually, that's fine. What did I miss? Oh, my cousin came around for a minute. He interrupted. Pretty much just to ask if I wanted to go out and see some people. Which, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I would rather not. Those people in question of who we were saying do you want to go and see are not necessarily my favorite individuals on the planet. It was a fun month where you publicly released your email. Yeah, that was, man, that was terrible. Like that, bro, that's a whole different level of stupidity right there. Also, you can use Scoville belt for 19 strength and 85 defense. Ooh, you do raise a good point. I completely forgot that was an option. Gotta get Blaze today for the Annihilation belt. Trust me. At least I told you, others might not have. Yeah, they would have just either sent me an email address or the scam emails would have let me know that something was going on. Or the notification of thanking me for signing up for Pornhub, but, you know, either or. I can go back and do that if you want. I'm good. Thank you. I would rather not have that in my inbox anytime soon. Probably wouldn't be the worst thing in existence, but I will pass. However, to be honest, I don't think I really need a Scoville belt. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it's slight stat difference, but it's not huge, and the defense doesn't really matter. Except when it comes to E-Man, then the defense will matter, but I ain't doing E-Man just yet. Also, chat, we're actually down to good, like, decent spawn times. Only 54 kills per boss is fairly good, actually. Skyblock is a glass cannon game. Not anymore, it's not. There is nothing in this game that is glass cannon anymore. The foraging absolutely ruined that. For Tarantula and E-Man. So I won't need any defense for Tarantula. I can just heal easy enough. Like literally just using the Wand of Atonement gets me comfortably through. Blaze Layer is kind of pretty glass cannon. Not after foraging, it's not. $1 for your first month of browsers. Oh, brilliant, thanks. That'll be great. If you lag out for like 2 seconds, you die. I guess, yeah. I still wouldn't necessarily call... I don't know. That's not really something that I'd call glass cannon, though. I'd consider glass cannon as being easy to die without lag. And I'm gonna be honest, Blaze is kind of difficult to die in. Obviously, unless you actually have lag issues. It's sort of in a stage where it's just hard. I would say pre-foraging Blaze was glass cannon. Post-foraging Blaze, not so much. Oops, I'm late. How you doing, Meow Meow? I'm playing Isaac. You having fun? And Rat, how you doing? I found a YouTube guy. Yeah, they're pretty common, I'm gonna be honest. They're sort of everywhere. I wouldn't even say it's glass cannon pre-foraging. It was a lot harder to die pre-foraging than it is post-foraging. How's the profile going? Absolutely amazing. But what are these names? Crazy Slay guys, see ya. Alright, Mystery Gaming. Well, goodbye. Thank you very much for being there. Guess I'm having fun. I'm forcing myself to play green. Forcing myself to play game doesn't necessarily convey fun. I mean, that could just be me, though. It's kind of annoying that you can't hit and block at the same time now. Or at least you can't just like hold down the block button. Which is a little annoying. I definitely miss that feature. And obviously being able to hit at the same time. Hey, guess gotta move to 121 for that. But for that I've got to update my mod packs and I still haven't done that. I can just play another mode, aka the normal game. Yeah, but like you gotta do greed, right? I think at least. I could be completely wrong. If you don't have to do it, then where the fuck are you? Yo, what's good, Tim? How you doing? Well, welcome to get me dropping a second heart. Trust me, guaranteed. Yo, LCLC, how you doing? What's good? What's good? Okay, I was definitely on slightly higher ping a second ago, but all right, bet. No, there's the 15 TPS. That's not meta, really. Although my ping is mostly fine, so it's kind of just a TPS issue. Wait, is my... Stop setting yourself to 29, man. So is this a server thing? Is the server itself lagging? Feeling like wasting some cash on revs? Why would you waste cash on revs? Why would you waste cash on them when they're profit? That seems like a stupid decision to me. Did I scare you? I'm terrified. It shouldn't matter anyways. I mean, it still lags your game. Let me try fully just relogging. That's not good. YouTube by far has the best emojis. I'm gonna be honest, Twitch might have you beat there. Just all the different random emotes that it has. Kind of has YouTube beat on that one, I'm afraid. What are these small and slow weapons mods? The one that I use is Dulkir, however, Odin also has it. And I believe there's another one. Or another couple. There's a few on 121 as well. In fact, I'm fairly sure that somebody else said one yesterday, and I just completely forgot what it was. Meow. 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 I'm not putting your food back down, the dog will eat it. No. Wow. Oh, don't you go for my ankles again. No, 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 no. They are mine, sir. I don't need to hear fire meowing. Okay. Pet owners, do you not communicate with your pets in the same way? What did you just say? I'm trying to stop the cat from attacking my ankles. It's got a pretty bad habit of doing it when things don't go its way. And I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty uncomfortable for my ankles. Look, man, if the cat meows at me, I'm meowing back at it. I meow at my dog. Are you bilingual? I just talk, not bark. I mean, I do both. But I like to see its reaction when I occasionally meow and it just looks like I insulted its bloodline. The dog is... Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, the dog being like... There. The dog being bilingual makes more sense. Man, you know what? At this point, it's literally just XP grinding, pretty much. Like, it's just a massive XP grind. My dog did her ACL. Is she alright? Well, I mean, alright within reason. Of course. Is 28-second E-Man good? Yeah? That's not too bad at all. Obviously it depends on, like, what your gear is and everything, but... I'd say it's not too bad. I'm gonna need surgery? Well, I hope she's... I hope she's alright. I hope that the surgery is good. Or goes well. Frozen Blaze Dungeons is good. I have no idea. Gonna be honest. I am about as good at giving dungeon advice as asking a... never mind, actually. I'm not gonna make that joke. I can ask Double Demon now because my survivability is really bad. Any advice? Do more damage. And I would assume you're using Vanquished equipment. Do you have the True Defense shard? Or do you have the Ghost shard with True Defense? What do you think will happen if Diaz is elected and Derpy is minister? Special mayors cannot be ministers. Say asking someone on a date? No. I know I wasn't. I was going to say something pertaining to Minecraft stereotypes in schools, but... I have the... You have the... The what? Oh, flare. People use flame and maybe I should... Oh, flare. Yeah, people do. Yeah, people use flare. You definitely don't need it, but people do... The flare would help with survivability. That being said, a plasma flux obviously is a hell of a lot more expensive. Better, but a hell of a lot more expensive. Maz is live? A rare Maz stream? No way. Has a special mayor never been minister? Ever so we don't know. They can't be ministers. I can guarantee you that a special mayor cannot be a minister. And this would be because they don't have a minister perk. What's a good tier 4 time for beginners? Anything below 40 seconds, I'd say, nowadays. Ministers, their perk is always highlighted by a star. Special mayors do not have this star, thus they cannot be minister. I voted Diaz. Same. I thought it'd be funny as fuck. I mean, Diaz is not getting elected in, but I thought it'd be really funny. Diaz better? I mean, I wouldn't say Diaz is better. Derpy is a really good mayor. And is at least deserving of his special mayor slot, unlike a certain somebody. The wiki says, if the elected mayor is special mayor, there will be no minister at all. Yes, but Diaz isn't a special mayor. Yeah, but Derpy doesn't have minister perks. Derpy can't be elected as a minister because he doesn't have minister perks. In order to be a minister, you need a minister perk. Derpy does not have that. At all levels except for bingo? Yeah, fair enough there. Only good if you're a non. I heavily disagree. And Derpy is good no matter what stage of the game you're in. If you're a Slayer main, Derpy is goated because prices of everything go up. And you tend to make more money. If you have skills that you haven't finished maxing, Derpy is amazing. If you need to make money, pet level, Derpy is amazing. Gonna max skills as Derpy, obviously except Kata. Kata's a good one to max in Derpy, to be fair. Give me a second on the squats. You know what, actually? It's kind of just now that I'm realizing that I don't actually need... Only remotely bad derpy perk was removed? Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, the main thing that made derpy a problem in the first place was the lack of AH. Now derpy is just goated. What? Ah! That sounded more like a struggle than an but you know, fair enough. It works. Ow. It does the job. What the fuck? Wait, who are you? What? In the time it took me to do 10 squats, a random like, not really a non, they're much higher level than me. A random guy spawned in. How? Who are you? Where did you come from? There is no way in hell they need an overflux to do a tier 5 rev. That's crazy. Ah. I need an SOS to one-tap Svens. I mean, SOS is good for Svens because of spawning if you're a hype spawner. But then I guess hype spawning isn't particularly meta anymore. That lost its spot a while back. I love pulling out the axe too early. Now I get the fun job of beating this guy until he's weak. And that's not a short job. What? Get in the hole. Can't wait for Derpy Tara. Bro, Derpy Tara is going to be basically the same as normal. Except the only difference is we're not going to be able to one-tap the last phase. That's genuinely kind of the only real difference between Derpy Tara and current Tara. Nah, there's no way you're stuck on a wall, bro. Although, at this point, it's pretty non-threatening. They don't really hurt anymore. Holy shit, we're at 50,000 kills? Holy, this Reaper armor's done bits, man. I mean, I guess from this point, my purse is only going to go up until either the tarantula weapons appear, or I get another. What's his name? I get another thingy. You know, thingy. Another, what was I trying to say? Another something. What is it, man? What's the word? There's a word. I don't know what I was saying anymore either. Are you max level of all Slayers yet? On this profile, no. Not even close. I am, on this profile, I'm only max level for one of them. It's rather annoying. My headset's got to, I need someone to review my profile. I'm cooked. PVs are on Twitch, I'm afraid. Although every now and then someone's generous enough to give a PV, or redeem PV for another person. Although that being said, there was one that was meant to happen at the start of the stream, but the person never gave me their IGN, so I guess you get it. What's your IGN? And Rat has one as well now. What should I do between now and when I have the rep to unlock Burning Crimson? Thank you, Rat. Yo, Boo Boo. Hello, hello. Welcome in. What's good? What's good? What's good? Okay, well, yeah. I mean, obviously magical power, but that's mostly gonna be collection and a couple of others. But there's a bunch of free ones you can get, like get your campfire cultist up a bit, go to Galatea, get the blue campfire badge. Good to see you've got Melody's head. You have the cheetah talisman yet? No, you could get that one. Cheetah talisman's another basically, well, it is free from the dungeon races. As for that, what's your... Okay, Ancient Shadow Assassin, that works. Pets could probably do with finding a damaged pet like a lion or something, would be very good. And also getting yourself melee weapons for the slayers you want to do. I mean, each slayer has its own weapon. API is on, PV worked for me, alright. But yeah, each slayer has its own weapon, just get the one that you're able to use. Other than that, lion pet, good. Shadow Assassin, it works. I'm pretty sure Primordial's better out of dungeons, but that requires Tarantula Slayer to be leveled up. So up until that point, probably use Tarantula Armor, or do you have your Crimson done? Definitely work on getting your Reputation so you can get some Crimson Armor. And some either Necron or just use Tarantula Armor for tier 4 Tarantulas to get Primordial. Take a break, so I'm really burnt out from farming. Hey, I mean, you don't have to farm. No, you don't have to farm. It shouldn't be updated just yet. Yeah. Or at least on my end, because I've already PV'd you. I'm guessing it's on cooldown? Yes, Rat has just redeemed it. Although, I can't PV Rat right now because there's, yeah. Gotta wait a little bit for that to work. I can't get RNG carried unless I have some money to begin with, since Dungeon Chests got a lot. If I drop Giant Sword or something. Also fair. You could always just... If you don't want to farm, you could always just go and hunt. I don't know what the best ones are. I know obviously stuff like tier 3 revs and golden ghouls are probably up to like, when you have good hunting fortune, are probably up to like 30 mil an hour. Bruisers with good fortune and stuff are probably up to like over 30 mil an hour. You also need a setup for that, and you do not. your Shadow Assassin, and then you literally just need a Hunt Axe and a Black Hole. And then you're good. Obviously, yes, you can make more money by getting, You can obviously make more money by getting shards and stuff. Sycophant shards are down to like 23k, it's Jova. Ah, it's still fine. Yeah, they're suffering a little bit, but it's fine. That might be entirely my fault. Or partially my fault, but it's all good. Practically funding the market right now. They were 60k. Yeah, I know. I've been doing Rev for a good bit now. Guess who's back? Hello, Case from UK. Can you check John Pacino? It is PVs are a Twitch channel point thing. I am afraid. Jane just asked me for this. Wearing programming socks to CS students meet a requirement. What? When carpentry to Hyperion? Probably never. I mean, technically, that's literally just craft. That's well, not technically. That's literally just craft flipping. I stopped playing Skyblock for like 2 weeks because of school stuff, and this guy's already almost there. I'm not even halfway there. I have like 400 mil out of what 1.4 billion. And removing my drill parts for me? Yeah, no worries. I think we're too dumb for that question. So it would seem. But, like, I'm not even remotely close to being done. How are you? Pretty damn good, actually. How are you doing? Ah. Made good money off my carrot farming? Hell yeah. Huge W's. 54 mil. Wait, how much is that actually worth? 187 mil. This is just to collate it. Oh. Okay, well, never mind then. I can't do that. Alright, never mind. I can't do that. That's soulbound. That's way too much. Never mind. I'm removing my drill parts, okay. No, that's the wrong guy. Give it a second. Give it a minute. Ah, there we go. You know you can do this yourself, right? But, yeah, no worries. Let's see if AP... Oh, yeah, no, that should be by now. No, Hard Mountain 5. Oh, wait, does that have a Hard Mountain requirement now? My bad. Never mind. Nope, never mind. It still hasn't updated. Damn, that sucks. Shit's taken time, bro. That's taken years. That's just boosting? What do you mean? Them giving me my drill, me taking the parts off it, and then giving it back? No? They joined my island and left my island with the exact same amount of drill. Like, boosting his other thing. What do you mean? What? What? And what? What do you mean? Him boosting himself. Are they? I don't know. They Was that not the same? Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see about any of that, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was the same account or the same profile that they traded back to. Like they what? It's the same. It's the same profile that I traded it back to. No. They literally just needed me to remove the parts. Nothing was being transferred between profiles. Like, he literally didn't leave the island. He gave, on one profile, he gave me his drill. He did not leave the island. I took the parts off the drill. And on that same profile, I gave him back his drill and his parts. I actually gave, yeah, and plus they also paid the a little bit of money for the removal cost, and extra. So there was in fact 0 boosting. That was annoying. I mean, to get the parts off cost 30k and he paid 500. Yeah, exactly. They paid a little bit. They gave a little bit of an overpay. Which, must admit, I do appreciate. I am unbelievably broke on that account right now. I have like a couple hundred mil to my purse. Ignore the 3 billion, that's not mine. Which mobs do you use Black Hole on? The Golden Ghouls and the mini-bosses. Anything other than that isn't worth doing. The 3 billers tux? Yes. New PC? Ignore Pablo. What? Why do you have 3 Billa Tux's coins? Because I lent Tux my daggers. And as Kalat, Tux gave me a Kime 5 day axe and 3 bill coins. I found the text not working is when I was doing revs, didn't want the sword block. Also, Tarantula Fang is non-existent. Sick. Okay, Tarantula Fang, I'll probably... How to get this cat in the top left. That's just on my OBS. No, that's literally just a GIF that I put on my OBS. Yeah, okay, so Tarantula, that's a little annoying. Doing revs and didn't want sword block. I mean, you wouldn't get sword block on 1.8.9 anyway. No, on 121, that doesn't exist. You literally can't block anyway. That being said, I am a little, I still just cannot figure out for the life of me why the hunt axes don't work. Was GoPro getting pulled into 4.6? I have no idea. What do you mean by doesn't work? It doesn't work. I can't figure out why it's giving a null texture when all the names are shared correctly. I actually don't know about the other tiers. I'm pretty sure the only one that I've been sent is the next Titanum. But I can't figure out why that one doesn't work either. Yo, next on doing it. There. Hello. Sorry about your name. I just make models. I just cannot figure out for the life of me. I think all tiers are broken. Alright. well, I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did to fix when this issue happened to Cyclone. I'm going to download FurfSky. I am going to copy and paste I'm going to copy and paste their textures and model files into my texture pack. And I'm going to change the texture. That worked for when I did it for Cyclone, it'll work again. Best pets for combat to hype profile. Lion. T-Rex is well, E-Man is your first pet, moving on to it, then a T-Rex, then a lion. Is pretty much the order. If you really care much about Magic Find, you can go with a Griffin, I guess, after a lion, but I don't know how much better. I don't know. I might actually give me a second to swap to my main in just a moment. I need suggestions. Fire away. I'll try and help. Alright, let me go test some pets. Kill mobs in dungeons, you get combat XP, and combat XP is usually related to the XP. Nope. You can't spawn slayers in dungeons. Recently got a G-Drag. Any recommendations how to level it up faster? If you have a Hyperion, just go ahead and hype blazes. Yeah. You just go and hype smoldering blazes. Okay, / pet. Where's my lion? There you are. 938, 960, 982. Hit me? Oh, wait, you're not going to hit me, are you? Let me, actually. You won't hit me as much as I want you to. Is it on this page? Yes, it is. Don't ask why my intimidation artifact is on that page. I move it a lot. I got a term. I don't really know then, I'm afraid. Because you can't really... I guess you can hit them. When you get Crown of Avarice on this profile. Okay, so was the purse not a small giveaway that just potentially this isn't my main? No, this isn't the Slayer profile. Did you get a second heart? I did not know. Okay, so that's just over a mil. 1.2. So when I'm getting hit, it's 1.2. Oh, fuck off. Linky has my Griffin. I'm really gonna buy a Griffin. I'm really gonna buy a Griffin for this shit. Let me just double check that it's not in the chest. So HYPIXEL and best sword is a flaming sword. It does 350 with crit damage. Is that good enough to go all the way to the end? Not quite. Nope, it's not in there. Cool. You can definitely get better weapons. Did I herd giveaway? You did not. Lion is better than Griffin. I want to know how much better, though. Hello, Taco. What sword should I try to get? I think a better question... Flaming Sword's not too bad, actually. Aspect to the End is probably... Aspect to the End would definitely be a very good option. And then the next question is how much magical power and how much... and what armor set are you using currently? Although I guess armor set doesn't really matter too much at this stage. Magical power is more important. Level 100. 60 mil. That hurts. I'll just sell it back afterwards. Lion's best then, because T-Rex is very good, yes. T-Rex is good as a cheaper alternative. Using the minor set, trying to get enchanted diamond armor. Okay, enchanted diamond armor is ignore that. It's useless, terrible, rubbish. Ignore that. I would probably buy a set called Glaciite from the auction house. And magical power is stuff called accessories, and you put them in this bag here. How long is the cooldown for PV? 15 minutes. It should be done by now. Yeah, it's accessories. Also, you can get them from the auction house, or you can get them from other places. You put them in this bag here. Then you go to this guy over here. And you can select stuff. Warrior is a good one to start with. And it will give you stats. The more magical power you have, the more stats you will get. Should I sell the enchanted diamonds I have so far? Yes, probably. Okay, so yeah, Griffin is definitely a lot less damage. It looks like a couple 100k per hit if I'm getting hit. If I'm not getting hit, it's about the same. But when I am getting hit, it's a couple hundred less. That's a shame. Griffin would have been quite nice because it's a good bit of free magic find. Balanced stats, it wouldn't matter that much, to be honest with you. Teammates, any suggestions on how to get teammates of dungeons that aren't ape from Party Finder? Nope. Discord server's not too bad of an option. Isn't Zombie Pet better? No. Not even close. It's better than Griffin, yes, but it's worse than Lion. Yo, what's good, Durings? How you doing? On undead armor by 20. Ooh. That being said, though. That being said. Nope, still worse. What should I do to make better money? I would recommend either first getting into something like farming, or looking up hunting on YouTube, because that also can make some good money. Going towards the rift can make some decent money. Oh, that was fast. Is a Lord of the Rings reference? I did. It's great, right? I was thinking about changing my texture to make it blue instead of red. But then that would be a bit weird, as it wouldn't fit the theme of the rest of the swords. Unless I were to make the no, I could make it work actually. What do you mean? I have an AOTV. Somehow made my money back from Pick and Nimbus mining. Definitely didn't get lucky, and feel like you got lucky. I could be wrong though. How much combat XP on per ghoul on Slayer profile? That is actually a good question. I'll tell you in a second. Test T-Rex. T-Rex is worse. I already tested T-Rex at much earlier on in the profile, because that is the pet that I had before this. T-Rex is basically, it is a cheaper option, and it's very, very good for much earlier game. Lion it just outperforms pretty much anything in Slayers up until, well, much better pets. Got Glacier helmet? Nice. Should I gamble everything again? Probably not. Right, Elsie, what do you want? What do you want me to look at particularly? Lava dye is honestly kind of criminal, and no gemstones is also kind of criminal. Is it better to not select Heart as RNG meter? No. It's definitely better to have it selected. Up until like 70 or so %. Is Scorched a good power stone? Depending on what you're doing. Just general advice, alright? In that case, gemstones on here you should definitely look at soon. Honestly, skill paid, this is looking quite nice, to be honest with you. There's definitely a few things you could get done in Derpy. For example, fishing, carpentry definitely should be focused during Derpy. Carpentry, it just just finish carpentry and derpy. Like that's free. No, basically no time at all. Fishing is also pretty easy in derpy, although you can also do that. You can do that in a marina as well. Mining's looking fine. Carpentry is free outside of derpy. Yeah, but it's even faster in derpy. Definitely look at getting your minions up. For sure. That's a bunch of just free XP you're missing. Bank's nice. Pets are good. There's not a ton really for you to work on. Like you have all the way up to Infernal. So definitely look at upgrading your Crimson when you can. Cat of 48. There's really not that much to work on outside of just getting more levels. There's a lot to do in Museum. Museum definitely has a lot to do. Yeah, to be honest, it's mostly just get your minions done, put some stuff in the museum, and please, like, gemstone and get the Crimson up a little bit. Is honestly kind of it, really. Yeah, man, real. Imagine having bad minions. That'd be kind of crazy, honestly. Frankly, it'd be terrible. It'd be absolutely awful. I mean, it must be just crazy. Working on my Crimson, because I don't like having to have to use buffs to one-tap Svens. Yeah, also fair. Surely API updated? I'm going to be honest, I did forget about you. That's my bad. You're probably going to need a better Claymore to one-tap Svens, to be honest with you. Gemstones wouldn't be a bad option. Obviously, you don't really need. I'm like 100k down. Oh, damn, really? Holy shit, we have gained an insane amount of damage recently then. Is Warden Helmet even worth using on Zombie Slayer? Nope. Warden Helmet isn't worth using on any Slayer except for Blaze for skipping and E-Man if you care enough about your times. Okay, Rat. First thing, Jesus, please get some sacks. Please get yourself some sacks. This is kind of painful to look at. Go and get your David's cloak. It will just be it'll be better than a molten belt. A molten cloak. Go get your David's belt. David's cloak, I mean. You don't have any free talents either. Is it better to use Warden to skip over Fiery Crimson with Hab Tactics 5? Yes. The MP is wrong? I mean, I don't really care about that. But, David's Cloak would definitely be a very, very good option. As for everything else, I don't know, man. Like, at this point, you're just waiting for rep, really, right? So you could just go and do other skills as well. Foraging is a bunch of free strength. Mining is a bunch of free defense. The others don't matter. Derpy coming soon? Derpy is currently in the elections. What's the general progression for Slayers? You want to hard rush Wolf and get that to get your Mastiff as fast as you can, because Mastiff essentially lets you cheese just about every other Slayer. So yeah, you want to hard rush Wolf. To get your Mastiff, then after that, work your way towards 666. In the first 3 for. Do you know how expensive Reforged Stone can be on Reforged Strong can be on items? Billions. I believe. Or is it Hurtful that's billions? I can't remember. It's one of the two that's billions. What? Oh, I'm in a... Whoa! Holy stacked lobby, what the fuck? Where, what the... What in the Iron Man... what? What the Iron Man... What? No! How do you have 110 mil, Warden Hut? You dropped heart already? I wouldn't particularly say I dropped heart that early. I dropped heart at like, what, 2.3 million meter? Yeah, granted my meter was off, but I wouldn't particularly say it was that early of a drop. Not compared to the overflux, at least. With the growth and protection 5, nice, nice. Getting, putting pure on everything would definitely be good as well. Something for 100 mil and sold it for 30 bill. Okay, okay, none of the, I guess some of them might be. I don't particularly know too much about legacy enchants, as I don't use any of them. Oh, my internet's gonna drop out again. Oh boy. Why are you in the floor? Get out of the floor. Have some decency. I can't see 30 billion being the correct price for a strong warden. Like I just cannot see it being the right price. Oh, brother. The connection in this house is just terrible. Strong warden costs 8 bill? Yeah, something like that. It's a reasonably rare item. Not to mention really, really good. Oh, fuck me, man. It's a bit told. Get your hip burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair. It won't be shared. I love the connection here. It's great, man. I can't wait to be home. I can't wait to get home and have this shit fixed, bro. Makes it so much longer to get anything done. All right, we should be back. Can you help me with something? That depends on what said something is. They gotta stop making legacy items meta. I honestly, I would not. I think they should just make them not work. I'm gonna be honest. I'm all for legacy items existing, but when they actually have an impact on the game, I think that's not good. Like I really think that they should just take the stats off of legacy items or legacy reforges. You know, keeping the reforge is cool because it's really rare. But when the reforge makes the item better than anything else, that's no longer good. Okay, can you PV me and tell me if it's worth doing a detour to Slayers or just stick with what I'm doing right now? PVs are a Twitch channel point, I'm afraid. So, at the moment, I can't. $55 is crazy, man. Look, man, it's not my fault that YouTube doesn't have a similar currency function. Since when did Strong make a Warden that much better? It's got, because it's got good stats on it. It gives you better stats than any other Reforged does. Have Reaper boots strong? I don't know if that's got something. Probably not. Because Reaper isn't actually a damage armor set. But I knew Ancient was better than Strong. I don't believe so. Yo. Loco Soko, thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? I'm the lesbian guy. Ah, well, fair enough then. Hello, hello. Welcome over. Honestly, YouTube would be so good if they did introduce some sort of channel point system. Ancient is comparable to Strong at Cats 50, even then it's slightly worse, yeah. I mean, how do I get channel points? Channel points accumulate over watch time. They are entirely passive. Hey, I mean, you can just leave Twitch in the background. If you don't want to deal with ads and go back to the YouTube chat, you can just leave the Twitch in the background and it'll generate. That's how I have like 60,000 points in some people's chats. Is Godly better than Strong? I also don't know. I have 300 channel points. Yep, that's what you get. That's what you get as a follower. Well, when you follow, you immediately get granted 300. There are other ways to boost the amount that you get. However, they all cost money. Is it enough PV though? Not quite. The reason I have it set fairly high is because I don't want people just coming in, following, and getting a PV. Like, you know. And then immediately disappearing. Who on YouTube knows if Godly is better than Strong? Yeah, has anybody finally got auto pickup? Yeah, let's go. That'll make your life a hell of a lot easier. No more dropping anything. I say dropping as in forgetting to pick stuff up. I think Strong is still better. Got you. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know why admins haven't removed the stats off Legacy enchants yet. I really think it's wild. Is Song Request a thing? It is, yes. I honestly think it's wild that they haven't removed the stats. And just left unobtainable items to be the best. Or unobtainable things to be the best. Is Legendary the best Reforged, like in Terraria? No. That would mostly be because this isn't Terraria. They probably forgot. But it's the admins. Do I ask, or does it cost channel points? Most things cost channel points. You can open the channel points menu, which is just underneath the message box. To be fair, I will say that it never really occurred to me how that legacy items need legacy things shouldn't have stats. But then again, I'm not in charge of balancing stuff. It's done that you can't technically max your DPS without legacy items. Bro, it's done that you can't max your skyblock level without legacy items. Like, the fact that to have the max skyblock level, you require an unobtainable item is insane. Got boots, nice, nice. It's even more insane that it's been around for years. What item? The mythic armadillo. Is an unobtainable item, but required for max skyblock level. Yo, MP, how you doing? How you doing? What's good? What's good? What's good? My ankle broke again. How do you break it again? What? Mythic armadillo still exists? Well, yes, but no. You can't get it, but it exists, yeah. Who even have an mythic armadillo? There's a couple people around that have them, and they basically lend them out. They pretty much for a cost they lend them out to people, so they can max their level. Oh, this is amazing. Wait, MP, you've been in the same chat as Elol loads. How is this the first time that you've clocked the name? What's the cost? That depends on the person. I think I paid 100 mil before I got wiped for Mythic Dealer. That's not too bad. 100 mil's not too bad. I can see some people probably would charge quite a lot. Some people probably wouldn't charge very much. I mean, still, like, 100... To be fair, that being said, like, 100 mil just to hold just to pretty much put an item in your pet's menu is genuinely kind of crazy. And then take it out again. I think it's more now. They just got rare. More rare? Yeah. I mean, honestly, the more insane part of the whole thing is, what'd you call it? Like, the more insane part is, I just don't understand. It can't be too hard to, pretty much, you know, when you're making an item unobtainable, or when you're removing things, just do at the same time remove the stats. Do you have Discord? I do, yes. Exclamation DC. Are you making the vid on Mastiff Swap, though? That shit is useful to abuse. Right, it's amazing. There's so many different armor sets you can swap with. For fun. Been 21 days, Fire. I think you'll get this by Jerry. I also think I'll probably get this by Jerry. Are you going to get to 1k MP before hype? Nope. I only have 6 more talisman slots to unlock. I probably won't even get to 700. Got the full set. Hey, nice. Any fun suggestions? I mean, obviously Primordial still has its fun uses for giving plus 50% damage. Mastiff is the main one. There's obviously other normal sets, stuff like Reaper. Will you continue this series after hype? I'll probably get... No, my co-op will probably get the hype. Any suggestions? Primordial can be kind of fun, as you can get the 4th hit whilst mid armor swap. Fell asleep midstream. Good morning. Well, good evening. Good nap. I mean, other than that, obviously there's just the normal armor swaps, the very well-known ones like Reaper, which is technically an armor swap. A little different, but what other armor swaps are there? Primordial is one of them. Pretty much anything that has an ability can be abused pretty well with armor swaps. Yo, AOP, how you doing? How you doing? Aurora can be used to armor swap. Do you play Windcraft? Not so much anymore. I haven't played in quite a while. Oh, right. No. Can I rat your co-op member? Ideally not. Act like him, talk like him, walk like him. You'll never know it's actually me. I just play the account. I mean, I'd still rather not. Not that I would know, but not that I would know, but already not particularly a huge fan of having co-op anyway. What should I do with my minor armor? It's all growth 5, prot 5. Could just sell it. Get a couple coins back from it. What should I do while derpy? Max foraging 54? What skills do you have? What are you doing? Why are you doing revs and not Tara? Because right now, for me, revs make more money than Tara. Because my tarantula kills are just so depressingly slow. As my best weapon choice, I either get a Midas sword for 300 mil, or I wait. How much for each piece? I have no idea. Honestly, they probably won't be bought off the auction house, so just selling them to NPC works for a couple thousand coins. But yeah, right, for now, revs make more money. Better question, what should I do during derpy? I don't know. Once again, what skills do you have to max? What's your MP at the moment? 524. What if I told you you're me, just for another universe, where I become poor from England and I'm doing Slayers to Hyperion? Holy shit. Bro, where did I go wrong, man? What should I have done to make better choices? Taming, that's just buying pets. What should I do? Dungeons? Yeah. Derpy dungeons are great. So much free XP. Buy crypto in 2014? Yeah, actually, that's fair. You're right. Well, it should have done that thing, the thing you know from that thing in one time, the one place, that thing. Yeah, buy crypto. I got it. You know what, Chad? The funny thing is back when Bitcoin was really cheap, my child brain wanted to buy some just because I thought the name and the concept of an online currency sounded kind of cool. So I kind of wanted to just buy some, and then I realized that I'm a child and I have literally no money, so I didn't. Iron Man? Nope. Normal profile. Take the time machine pill and you'll go back in time, or take the HYPIXEL skyblock pill and get a hype from doing Slayers. Oh, I'm taking the HYPIXEL skyblock pill. Time machine ain't worth it, man. I need that Hyperion. Is he alive? I probably wouldn't be. He's got a family. Should I do a something to hype term or keep running M4? That's entirely your choice. If you want to. They can be pretty fun. Got my hype by buying pet skins in 2020, then selling them in 2024 for 1 bill each. GG. To be honest, I'm kind of mostly just doing this because I don't have much that I care to do right now on my main profile. And it makes a good YouTube series. I have 1 KMP, base fiery, and 1 helm. I want to do Blaze. Should I go for Greg first or something else? Yes, Greg. And then Infernal Crimson. And then more MP. Are you metering one heart? Yep. I've already got one, so I might as well get a second one. Hey, what's good, Illuminator? How you doing? Where do I buy growth books? They are from the Bazaar, which you need skyblock level 7 to unlock. How did you get 5.5 mil zombie XP in one day? Where the hell did you get 5.5 mil from? Yo, Illuminator, thank you very much for the prime. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Just discovered this channel really interesting. I'm curious why RevSlay. Is it the easier accessibility? No, right now it's the best way to make money out of all of them. And Hera dislikes cake. Thank you very much for the follow. Only thing that's keeping me from this quitting this game is Blaze. Bro, I was in the same position until until I finished Blaze. Or maybe until I got to like 40 mil like Blaze XP. At which point I was pretty happy to just move on. You saving for hype right now? Kind of. I still have one more weapon, or at least realistically have one more big weapon to get. And that's the Tarantula one. And after then I'll just be saving up until I care to start E-Man. As the only method of money being Slayers. Well, I mean, this is Slayers to Hyperion, so... I am only allowed to do Slayers for money. Why not Claymore? I wonder. It's got Wolf Slayer 9? GG. Tyro weapon sucks. It's only good for the combat wisdom. Somebody has been unaware that Alpha exists for the last week. Burning Crimson or Primordial Armor? Burning. But definitely Burning Crimson. The admins fixed them on Alpha last week. The Spider Swords are now multiplicative, the same as every other Slayer weapon. I say now, they will be. Once the update goes live. Is Bloodshot Primordial worth it? I don't know what other upgrades you have to make, so I can't say yes or no. Yeah, every Slayer weapon is multiplicative. Despite the plus symbol. Since fucking when, always. It's multiplicative 250% damage. Spider swords are the only ones that were not. It's probably Regalia, so honestly, probably the Primordial, to be honest with you. That shit feels additive. On the Spider swords it is. On every other Slayer weapon, it's very much multiplicative. What is this texture pack? This is, the weapons are Fire Sky. Which is my own work in progress. Do you think being loved would feel as good as getting a Jasper mineshaft? Probably not. Although I can't say that I've ever had to deal with that, so we good. Safe. They're really well made. Ah, thank you. Definitely slowly improving. And really need to apparently figure out how 121 textures work, because every time that I update the 121 version, something breaks. Why can't it be easy like 1.8? I use the HYPIXEL Plus. I like the HYPIXEL Plus pack. I'll give you that. I do like that pack. I just happen to prefer 32x textures. Terminate them to max MP. It'd be original, fun, not boring. I have got a lot of other stuff. Do you have a Discord or anything where that text pack is accessible? It is it's accessible in my Discord, or exclamation pack will bring up the Modrinth link. Yo, biggest monkey, thank you very hello, thank you. Hello, what's good? Welcome in. Looking at it, I need to actually add a sort of bad health texture. Oh, good morning, puppy. Me using my term to get the diamond tooth? Real. I mean, like, I've got a lot of stuff to do on my main profile after this. For example, getting to 50 million XP in the other Slayers that are not Blaze. Tarantula and Rev won't take long, but Sven and E-Man will take a little while. And to be fair, Tarantula and Rev will keep me decently busy anyway. Is it better to buy Primordial now or wait for Alpha Update when RMG meter gets added? Oh, wait. Absolutely wait. But why Rev Slayer? Because it makes the most money out of my current options. I don't do enough damage to make good money from Tarantula Slayer right now. Rev is... well, no. Sven is god-awful. Rev is decent. Dugan's was derpy as pain? It's not that bad. Once the alpha's released, I'll be able to actually run Tarantula. But unfortunately, an AOTV being my best weapon is not great. Need an implosion and shadow warp and a sticks of get money before dropping them. I'll buy them. If not, Iron Man hype complete. Ooh, nice. All the major Slayer drops are like 200 mil or less. Yeah, Slayers are. The drops aren't particularly cheap, but it's faster than ever to get the drops. So whilst yes, the drops are cheaper, they also take less time to get. I mean, to be honest, like, what, 1 year ago, I could not have imagined, within 21 days on a new profile, having this gear for revs. I could not have, genuinely couldn't have imagined being 21 days into a new profile and being this stacked a year ago. You doing only Slayers. Oh, obviously, doing other stuff, it would be much easier. But from just doing Slayers alone, no chance. A year ago, hunting wasn't a thing? Yeah, exactly. His profile is like 11 months old? No. It is... I mean, actually, technically it is... How old is it? Technically it's 1 month and 8 days long. Days old, but, that is because I had my redstone minions running a little bit. I can pull up the first... Like, I have the first stream of it. Hello, Yogev. How you doing? The first stream of this was the first, day that I actually played on this profile. It was just made a good bit before I started. And then I had 8 days of holiday in the middle. Do you happen to partake in the dungeons activities? Not a chance. But yeah, no, the grind's going pretty damn good, actually. Definitely wouldn't have minded having an Aatrox mayor. That would have been quite nice. Wasn't talking to you? I know, yeah, that's fine. Easier to answer the question in case you were. Than just saying nothing and leaving you confused. Is full Infernal Crimson better than Warden for skipping? Provided you have about 1700 MP, yes. So a stream pops up after watching latest episode. Coincidence? Probably not. I mean, to be fair, I stream every day, but I mean that's just YouTube's algorithm telling you that this is good, you know, and that I'm gonna drop a heart 2 days in a row. Trust me. You know what, Chad? But like, bro, I'm just not gonna sleep. I'm just gonna not sleep tonight, and I'm gonna grind up to like 3.5 million XP. And then I'm going to fucking cry. It's always similar times. Usually, yes. Sometimes I stream a little earlier as for a second stream in the day. Although that being said, chat, by the way, tomorrow tomorrow's only going to be an early stream because I have stuff to do in the evening. Just noticed the earrings. Love them. Hey, thank you. Oh, you spawned earlier than I thought you would. Kind of didn't want to kill everything. How much are Daemon Shards? I know that they're expensive. Ooh, okay. Never mind. Nuh-uh. Nope. Not a shot. I ain't affording that. What does that do? It's it gives you, it basically fills your meter faster. So it's a really, really good shard. I don't think it's worth on this profile. But it is a really good shard. Speaking of meter. If I want a max shard that's going to cost me 3 bill, hey, that's not too bad, actually. That's pretty good. I grinded that in like 2 hours? From fusion, I would assume? In which case, how do you fuse it? Honestly, kind of interested to know what the recipe for that would be. Is it more profit for Rev to level the ghoul, kill pets, as you do them, or just stick with max level pets? Just stick with max level pets, realistically. As Rev doesn't actually give that much XP. And you want to be spawning the bosses as fast as possible. As a decent amount of the money comes from the mini-bosses. So ideally, you want to be going through bosses as fast as you can. Scythe blade! Yippee! 9.44 mil. No, not a scythe blade. Scythe blade. Or scythe blade. Either one works. Not a scythe blade. It's a good blade. I forgot the U. I forgot the U. I just said thank to them. Nice. My bad. Owe it all to me. If I wasn't watching, it wouldn't have happened. Yeah, I'll believe that. Thank you for the Scythe Blade. 2,100 Strider Surfer. That's actually not too bad, to be fair. 2 of those are pretty much AFK-able. So that's not too bad. I can't lie. Hunting might be possibly the most Iron Man unfriendly skill we have ever seen in this game. And I kind of love it for that. Like, just the most anti-Iron Man skill possible. Hello, Prost. Oh, hello, Lunamatics. Alright, my bad. How you doing? Not really. I feel like it's more and you're hunting. Does that mean you touch foraging? No. You don't need to touch foraging to hunt. I mean, I have been to Galatea because I can open foraging. I can just open Jerry boxes to get the XP to go there. But you do not need to. You do not need to hunt to do foraging to, or you don't even need to go to Galatea to hunt. Yo, Candles, how's it going? What's good? Just dropped an. Oh my GG! Congratulations, dude. That's awesome. But yeah, I still feel like hunting on average is just, I still feel like hunting on average is pretty Iron Man unfriendly. Or is pretty unfriendly towards Iron Man.
I like men.
As an Iron Man, as someone who's not an Iron Man, I can't really say anything much on that. And Magnus was good, was good, was good. But that's just because I can't think of another one. Yo, the Bill, thank you very much for the follow. What's good, what's good? Got Tarantula 9 and haven't dropped any wasps. Did you keep your meter off at least? Can meter one, but yeah, that's fine, man. Hey, I mean, you can always grind for a Primordial as well. And then you'll probably get one there. Yo, OopBL, thank you very much for the follow. What's good, what's good, what's good? Shards are also so useful for being able to ignore certain... Oh, yeah, absolutely. The shards are amazing. I got the eye in my first 15 bosses. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, you know what? You don't deserve to get the wasp. You don't deserve that. I'm 700 tier 5s in with 4 wasps and no eyes. I'm over 2,000! Does that mean I lack damage? Yep. Just to double check, are you using, Are you using a Warden Heart and Vanquished equipment? I can do tier 4 E-Man with Infernal Crimson. Yes. You can do it with less. You can do it with worse than Infernal. Your game looks really clean. What mods and resource packs are these? My mod pack is available in my Discord. But most of it is probably just because I have pretty much every effect turned off. Yo, Georgian Who's Friend, thank you very much for the follow. Do you have any tips to play? I never played and don't know much what I'm doing. My best tip would be to find either a series on YouTube that's fairly recent and is early game, or watch guides, because the game itself isn't going to teach you. YouTube is going to be your best friend in this game. Didn't know Warden Heart is meta for Blazer? Ah, right now. Not much cluttering at all? Yeah, just about, like, pretty much everything is turned off. For example, Sky Hanny has name tags turned off, no damage numbers. Although I don't have damage numbers turned off here. All of my particles are turned off. Except for the ones that you can't turn off, because they're stuck. So yeah, it's more than likely just lacking a little bit of damage then. Whether that's from tier 7s or MP. Or gemstones. I don't really know. Why is Full Crimson better than Warden Helmet for skipping in Blaze? Because it does more DPS. So provided that you have the MP to be able to use the Crimson Helmet, your overall boss times will be faster. How does that work? So you know how it's because Warden Heart buffs the Burning Vengeance damage. Is skipping not double demon? It is, yes. Skipping is also 50 mil skip though. There's two different skips. There are two different skips. But Warden Helmet will buff your Burning Vengeance damage. But it still has worse DPS than Crimson. And Crimson allows for much easier... How does Crimson Helmet affect that, though? What do you mean? Crimson Helmet is less hits. More DPS means less hits on the boss. How does Crimson Helmet do more DPS? Because it has a swipe that does like 400,000 more damage than a wooden helmet does. Your swipe gets stronger the more pieces of armor the more pieces you have. So Crimson Helmet, swipe works on boss, yes. Should I buy the fishing hook? If you want to fish, yes. Well, hello, and straight into ads. How does Crown of Avarice compare? So a Crown of Avarice is about the same as a Infernal Crimson Helmet at 1 bill. It does more damage because it does more damage. That'll be more. Okay. I give the same advice to you. Go watch some stuff on. Go watch some guides and stuff on YouTube. Yo, Planet, how you doing, bro? The videos are popping off, bro. Bro, the intros go hard, dude. The intros actually go so hard. Crown over Crimson because of Magic Find. Yeah, it's about the same DPS. The flingy thingy. Oh, grappling hook. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm a skyblock lyrical genius. On guard. Honestly, though. It's always a good day when you upload. Always a good day. Obviously, Crown of Avarice holds the same issue as Crimson. You need the... Well, first of all, Crown of Avarice is extremely expensive. Second of all, higher Vengeance than Crimson. No, Warden's the only one that buffs Vengeance. Neither Crimson or Crown buff it at all. I mean, Fiery Warden Helmet, no G-Drag, shitty tier 3 daggers, 8... Yeah, you got a couple upgrades to make there, then. Just a couple. Oh, yes, you didn't get hit with the wrong thing. Now, you follow me down here. Use a Ragax and Reaper and you'll get 45-second kill times. That's about the same stats I get. Ooh. Ah. Does it annoy you that we ask so many questions? Nope. None the slightest. That's kind of comes with the position of being an endgame player. Is that you tend to have more knowledge than other people. Especially if you're an endgame player very, very specialized in a specific part of the game. You got attributes? Oh, there. Oh, right, not him. Should I get an Infernal Crimson 3/4 without Hab 5 and just put the Hab 5 onto the tallies and buy it later? I got 2 pieces Hab 4. No G-Drag. Oh, sorry. That's the wrong person. Infernal Crimson Helmet. Infernal Crimson 3/4 without Hab 5 and just put... Yeah, honestly, yeah, probably. Your gear better than mine? I mean, okay, look. As much as they may not seem it, Slayers are a fairly skill-based part of the game. There's a lot of just little things that you can do to make things faster. You know, just a lot of little swaps you could do, a lot of small movement things, standing in good positions. I mean, obviously not all Slayers, like Rev is about as unskilled as you can get. Same for Sven. Can Special Mayors be Ministers? No. It can only be a Minister if it has a Minister perk, and Special Mayors don't have a Minister perk. There's no star next to any of their perks. Pink, best colors? Real. Sven has some skill? Not at all. Just using Mage to spawn? You don't want to use Mage to spawn. Bouquet, you use Bouquet of Lies to spawn. And Sword Swap. Mage spawning is not really viable anymore. At least not as viable as it used to be. That's actually not a bad idea. No, I know, it's a great idea. I am Gold Dagger, please. What? How much does an E-man carry? That's genuinely a good question. I have no idea. How is it not viable? Okay, so it's not that it's not viable, it's just that it's slower. I guess. Hype spawning is viable, it's just worse. For a much bigger cost. E-man carries are like 1.5 mil per tier 4 last time I checked. Okay, so not much has changed then. Hey, wait a minute, you're not shards. Get out of there. I'm kind of tempted to actually get Ether Warp. Because it would be good, frankly. Is there a net worth command? Yeah, there should be. I can't remember how much is Ether Warp actually? Because I could just wang it on the AOTE. Ether Warp Conduit is 9 mana. Oh wait a bit. I don't really want to go under 100 mil. Yo, Kexy, Kexsteel. Hello. Welcome in. And just use it without applying it. Nah. I can't. I would put Ultimate Wise 5 on my AOTV. Like at this point, I can't really use my AOTV for movement. To be honest, I'm kind of in a stuck state where I'm stuck using the AOTE for movement. How are you so RNG carried on this profile? I'm not that RNG carried. The Overflux, yes, I'll give you that one. The Warden Heart wasn't particular. I wouldn't necessarily call the Warden Heart that over RNG carried, though. You literally have 150 magic find, yeah, and as I said, the Overflux, that is extremely RNG carried. I wouldn't call the Warden Heart particularly RNG carried. That one took 2.3 mil XP to get, which is not particularly unlucky. Or that's not particularly lucky. It's not particularly unlucky, but it's definitely not particularly lucky either. Can you give me advice? I can try. Like I've only actually got 2 very rare drops. What are you going to use the money on? I'm just going to save it until I need to get a sting in Tarantula when I do Tarantula Slayer. And your taste in background music ain't bad? Oh, you have yet to see anything. My background music is a bipolar fever dream. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got Linkin Park next. That's not too bad. We've got this next. Right. It is a genuine bipolar fever. Is 3 hearts and 5.9 XP good? Yes. What texture pack is that? The weapons are Fire Sky, and it is my work in progress pack. Do you live in Nottingham? No. Yeah, I'm down for this. No, my god part. Aww. That one should buy. No. Doc Song. Bro, this is a banger! You can. You could have requested, like, after the song. Yeah! How much per hour do you make? I'd say at this point I'm averaging around 20. I would say I could average it down to about 20 mil an hour. Just a chill stream all around. Yes, absolutely. This song is amazing. Agreed. What's your armor? 3 pieces of Reaper with a Primordial helmet. Currently. Although that does change a little bit depending on what Slayer I'm doing. How do you recommend positioning for double demons? The second pigman always gets in the way. So you all... Okay, as soon as the boss goes up in the air, you want to move to the left. Far away enough that you're outside of the... far enough away that you won't get hit by the lasers. And then teleport back in afterwards. However, if the pigman is still constantly getting in your way, it's likely a damage issue of not going through the demons fast enough, not being able to go through the demons fast enough, which will mean you'd probably need to do all 4 demons instead of just the 3. Alchemy 50 with only gold drop from ghouls when? What they don't get what? They don't give. I would still have to do the actual alchemy. I meant for brewing the potions? Yeah, I can't do that. I'd still have to do the alchemy. I can't do that. But damn, the amount of god pots I need on this profile are crazy. Thinking of, I wonder what my gold collection is. Terrible. Not that I was expecting it to be good. But damn, that is quite something. Okay, well, this is a little bit of a depressing turn in the music here. Yo, Bonus, thank you very much for the follow. What Slayer tracker is that? The boss XP and kills per hour. It is a chat triggers import called Slayer XP overlay. A couple of people are having a bit of an issue with the spawn and kill tracker though. Well, the actual chat tracker down here that gives you this spawn time and the kill time. Those couple people being myself and Aurora. Still don't really know what's wrong with it. I'm not saying it doesn't work. There's only 2 people that are having an issue. A couple of people. Yeah, literally a couple of... What do you mean? So just doing the positioning? Yeah, I'll probably do that. Is it Derpy yet? No, Derpy is in 3 days. So bug, I theoretically finished the boss in... Oh, Skytill's timer is terrible. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Like Slayer XP overlay kind of came around. I think at least because I was asking for a new timer after removing Soupy. I pretty much begged people to make a timer mod for Slayer time. And it's kind of evolved from there. or pretty much CT import Slayer XP overlay. But yeah, like, I got hired then. The pay is good, is it? Are you sure you don't get paid? You sure you get paid something? But yeah, the whole thing pretty much just appeared because I didn't want Soupy in my mods folder anymore. As it's just so unbelievably unoptimized, but Soupy's Slayer tracker was so good. Like genuinely, even now, with the exception of like pretty much just this. With the exception of Slayer XP overlay, Soupy still has the best tracker out of any mod. Which is genuinely kind of crazy. That just no one's actually developed anything that's on par with Soupy. In using a Soupy tracker, but like, come on, yeah, there's no point in using it. I agree, it's terrible. Like Soupy as a mod is awful nowadays, but this Slayer tracker was so good, man. All right, chat, am I gonna get warped out? No. Oh, this can't be good. Yep, there it goes. Damn, that was a long one. That was a hell of a long one. It was definitely a hole. NEU is also kind of badly optimized. It is not to the degree that Soupy was though. Monoskin Fire, sadly, it's Zitia Buni or whatever. They have better songs. I have other songs on the playlist. This is not the only song that I have by them. This is just amongst them. I guess 10 mil coins. Why do people party you? I mean, that one was just a bot, a bot trying to direct people to an IRL trading website. Other than that, a lot of people just party a lot of people party for advice, so I tend to accept every party anyway. Do not play 2009 Drag. Alright. Zach Blaze, hello, hello. I'll totally fix my problem? Hell yeah! Slayer XP overlay, helping yet another person. Want to trade revs. I'm afraid I can't particularly trade revs too well. Because of the hunting aspect. Or the hunting spawn that I do. Thus, it makes... It actually is slower to trade than it is to go solo. Why Lion over Zombie? Because if you're being hit by your target, Lion does more damage. If I'm not getting hit, then Zombie does more damage. But as soon as something actually hits me, then the Lion does more. Thus making it better for the actual boss. I got Precision Snipes to view my profile and he was utterly confused by my storage. Fair enough. With a Burning Vengeance timer currently? Yeah, absolutely. Is it out? I would assume... I'd assume it's not importable yet. What about T-Rex? T-Rex is good before Lion. T-Rex is a good budget pet. Like, if you're on a very low budget, then T-Rex is excellent. Especially with the fact that it doubles pet item, or a combat pet item stat. Is there a guide on how I can make it work? How you can make what work? Oh, that? It's, well, the import, no, but you literally just, /CT files, and then put it in the module. Unzip the thing and put it in the modules. And Tiger Frosty? No. Tiger is not quite as good as Lion. It is good, though. A lot of pets have their own individual points. Immediate think I'll save that one for XP? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, okay, T-Rex is extremely good as a like an early game pet. It's a level 1 T-Rex is extremely inexpensive. And it'll give you a massive damage boost over pretty much anything else of the same price. Especially as it levels. And then the Lion is just a huge step up from that. Although, most of my advice here is going to be around Slayers. Lion's only so good for Slayers because you tend to be getting hit a lot. As soon as you're not getting hit much, Lion is not amazing anymore. It's good, there's just better. Slayer is the best part of the game? Honestly! You right. It's also one of the most underappreciated parts of the game, or underdeveloped parts of the game. I feel like the admins ignore its existence for way too long. Why the invoice links goes to a voice chat? It's so that whenever Oblong's in there, I don't know, man. It's a loners only? What? I'm ready for Fishing Slayer. I am cautiously optimistic about Guardian Slayer. I do not want to be excited about Guardian Slayer. Because it's so easy to mess it up. And I have some minor trust issues towards the admins these days. But provided they get it right, it'll be awesome. Especially like Blaze, it's consistent profit, it's dopamine RNG drop. It'll be somewhat stimulating without requiring all your focus. Yes. I mean, I think Blaze is a good Slayer mechanically. Unfortunately, it's only good when you're early in Blaze. Blaze loses its main thing that makes it fun, which is the mechanics. As soon as you start skipping, really. And then the further into skipping you get, the less exciting the boss becomes. And it just becomes more and more brain dead. I mean, towards the end, I barely even looked at my screen whilst doing Blaze. Which, admittedly, most people won't ever experience, or most people probably won't ever experience that, because they're not going to be doing tens of thousands of Blaze bosses. Gonna get #1 in E-Man then. See you soon. Oh, GG. Yeah, nah. It'll sort itself out after a few kills. Help. Okay. Did you unzip the file? And if so, there is another file because Oblong hasn't figured out how to use 7-zip yet. Same way that my old texture packs used to be. Oh, then yeah, CT load. Or CT reload. Me in the corner hoping to use Blaze my main moneymaker method for the rest of the game. Hey, I mean, that should work. I would like to warn you that not to fully just expect Blaze to be good forever. I can't move the Slayer XP over there. Okay. I know why. After this boss, I'll explain why. It's because Oblong still hasn't done that, worked out how that works. Anyway, where is it? In the move overlay, you see how mine has a large box around it. Yours will have a really tiny box in the top left-hand corner. What's the minimum MP I should get before getting into Blaze Slayer? I would say probably about, if you're wanting money, about 15, maybe about 1500, because that will be skipping. Level, although something like 1300 works, because you'll still get reasonable time kills. If it's just XP, then, like, 1k to 12k, 1200. But yeah, you'll have a really tiny box in the top left-hand corner. And then you gotta move the box, and I believe CT load and then it'll fix it. When are we fixing the boxes in SXP? I don't know, man. Yeah, Oblong's the one that did the GUI. It is amazing how it still hasn't been fixed. I think Oblong said they just, no matter what they did, they just couldn't fix it. Or they couldn't find a way to make it work. But hey, I mean, I don't have the box. You will have the box. It'll just be really small. The box will definitely be there. It'll just be really tiny. That one I can guarantee you. On the other hand, just flick this on and off a couple times. Could fix that. But the box will definitely be there. It should just be tiny. Like, really, really tiny. How does one move the XP counter? Well, that's kind of what I've just said. There's a really, really, really tiny box in the left-hand corner of the actual words. Like, in the left-hand corner of the S, for example. There's a really tiny box in there. What? Hit Rev 9 today, GG. But yeah, it's a little broken. Did you drop heart? I have, yes. I have got one of 2 hearts. Well, at least one of at least 2. There's not a shot that I'm getting another one in the next 1 mil XP, but it'd be pretty cool. Also, 1 mil XP shouldn't take that long to get. It also always assumes you do tier 4 of the Slayer. Does it? Has he still not fixed that? I know it used to. It shouldn't do that anymore. It does not assume you do tier 4 anymore. Checks what tier you're doing off the scoreboard. Okay, so I guess you might need to do a couple bosses. Wait, no, so it's assuming you're doing tier 4 because you're already doing bosses. Well, that's cooked. I don't know, man. What area? Wait, yeah, okay, what area is it saying you're doing? Apparently, what area is it saying you're doing tier 4 in? I moved the GUI and then it was still not correct. CT load. Oblong really needs to fix the GUI? Yeah. Hey, I mean, you know, it's still a very much a work in progress mod. There's a lot of goofy little bits and pieces that are extremely broken. CC load didn't even fix it. Then I would like to help you. I am doing Bruiser tier 1 E-man. I don't know then. Because mine was working fine with, mine was working fine when I was doing tier 1s. What do you mean by assuming you're doing tier 4s, though? Sky Honey, it took you 4.5 seconds to kill tier 5, tier 4, 5. Damn. That's pretty decent. But yeah, like, what do you, what exactly do you mean by assumes you're doing tier 4s? As a person having the tier 4 issue on YouTube, I might move that. Yes, they are. Renowned doesn't give Magic Find anymore on Alpha. Ooh! So that means that Ancient is just better. There's no good reason to use Renowned anymore. Except for attack speed. Ooh! Got fixed when I did CT load. Alright, well, that's a pretty good start. It's showing the counter, but it's behind another mod. Then I would recommend moving it out away from being behind the other mod. Slapping into mods folder? No. So chat triggers and mods folder are two different. Hold on. Let me. So chat triggers is a little bit different. So you want to do /CT files. Then that'll bring up this menu here. Then you want to go into modules. You want to drag it into your modules, unzip it, and then there'll be another file inside that you've got to put into the modules, basically. Also grinding eyes for G-drag? Oh, for E-drags, right. To be honest, I should probably download the one from server, as opposed to being on a testing version. Not that I care that much, but I'm gonna be honest. Having the little XP true kills true time true kills per hour true is great. What's the text pack you use besides Fire Sky? It's Fat Cat by Lucy. Is Sky Honey's kill time more accurate than? They're about the same. They're both accurate, or fairly accurate. Although Sky Honey's one gets set off by other people's bosses as well. That's just debug. It is, yeah. However, that is not in most versions of it. That's not in the import version of it, or the server version. That's a version that Oblong sent me to use for a bit, whilst he figures out the bug. Where can I download the module talking about? Either CT imports layer XP overlay, or there is a Discord server for it. The Discord server is a little bit more updated than the CT import. I swear that I have a command for this. Hold on, someone... I can do it myself, actually, by the time that somebody would have been able to do that, I could have just typed in myself. Exclamation taco. It wouldn't be exclamation taco. If anything, it would be exclamation SXP. That would send them to the server. No, I clearly never made that. GG. I'm just a heartbreaker. Taking in and out. Yeah, that one fixes it. I need to make it a command at some point. But damn, Oblong, you gotta fix your GUI stuff, dude. I actually, okay, to be fair, Oblong is, I would assume, fairly busy with, 121. What's your time zone? UK. Although for the most part, I don't really act like it. I kind of live more to a European or a mainland Europe time zone than an actual English time zone. Usually a couple hours ahead of my actual time zone. Domazin called me updating on what a silly... Oh, it's so good, isn't it? Don's idea is so good. And provided that it's a cool, you know, either no one does a funny and reports a load of it, or no admins do a funny. Like, as long as it flies under the radar for a while, it'll be so good, man. The freaky overlay don't work for me on freaky. The what? Sorry. The what? I feel like I should be concerned. What kind of overlays is bro using? Oh, okay. The 1.8 is reliant on Optifine, and there is a 121 version on both 121 and 1.8 are on Modrinth. Both of the versions are on Modrinth. 121 is reliant on Firmament, and 1.8.9 is reliant on Optifine. Holy, bro is getting like galaxy, like cross galaxy suction right there. Love how I started last year as a lurker and now I'm here meowing at you. Yeah, that's actually a fair point. How's that one happen then? It's just because we have a fun, slightly unhinged experience. It's great. I like to have a very, very free chat, is probably the best way to put it. How stupid is UK to pick a fight with 4chan? On guard. We are losing. We are losing bad. There is no way in hell. If I mean to start stage, now I have level 8 Sven and Rev drop my first ever overflow. Ooh! GG, brother. Nice. Bro, what's going on with overfluxes? Why do they feel like they're so common? They should be so rare. He is British. I am British, yeah. My ankle isn't ankling other than pain. That does tend to be a side effect of a broken ankle. If you fight 4chan, you gotta lose 99.99% of times. Yep. Bro, like, what does the UK think they're gonna do? They're like, well, the UK fights 4chan, like, and nations seek, like, bro, they're gonna leak out nuclear codes, man. I don't know how the hell they're gonna do it, but they're getting them. And then we're cooked. Need to ask a question. Yes, yes? Although, to be fair, the UK doesn't exactly like itself. We really hate our prime ministers. I said this on stream yesterday. Although, actually, it might have been on Tux's stream. No, I said it on stream yesterday. There's a website that you can use to make a fake ID using a member of parliament's face. And you can put that into the ID checkers. My ankle isn't broken, swollen. Well, that still hurts. How do you say bottle of water? What's your ping? Rests. When I'm at home, it rests between like 140 to 180. When I'm here, it rests between like 100 to 2000. So I got a sort of bad health for revs, right? What other buffs can I use? You can use a weirder tuber, or weird tuber, or weirder tuber. You can use Reaper armor. That's kind of about it, really. Bro got good music. When are we gonna free YNM melee? I don't know, man. Oh, the timing, bro. Finally got it off. Alright, sick. My playlist command stopped working. That's good. Why did that stop working? That's an actual command that's been working for ages. Oh, there it goes. What? Bro, watch me have made it a mod-only command or some shit, man. Check DMs. That judge made his shit to wait till... Bro. No, man. We're just a little bit of a cooked country. It's fine. Heart next 2 bosses? No shot. There is no way in hell I'm getting 2 hearts. Before meter. At least. There's no way in hell I'm getting 2 hearts before the next meter. I say next meter like I've hit it once. Before meter. If you get heart next boss, you give me 5 coins. You know, I'll take that. Or next... If you get heart in next 5 bosses, you give me 5 coins. Yeah, I'll take that. That's a good bet. There is no chance in actual hell that I will lose that. Why'd you go for second heart? Well, there's kind of nothing else I can do until the spider update until spider update drops. So revs, until then, revs just make the most money. So, you know, might as well just get a second one. Finish the meter. I dropped the first heart off meter. So, it would be a bit of a waste of 2.5 mil XP to actually not get a second one. Alright, let's bet it up to 50 mil. Yeah, sure. I am extremely confident that I will not be getting another heart. Yo, how you doing, rat? Someone gave me a tree cap and now I have the Bazaar unlocked. Hey, nice. Okay, so there's 2 bosses out of 5. You want the what pass? I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what that is. But it did get auto-modded, so that can't be great. Chat, I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't let words through that get auto-modded that I also don't know what they are. Bro's getting 6 XP more than me per Crypt Ghoul. Do you have the veteran shard? Got the classic. Present the developer simply fixed the issue. Nice. Down of hunting 20. Ah, you're throwing, bro. Believe me, heart now. Alright, well, this is boss number 3, so, I believe you. You lied to me. You are from the EU. How do you not know that word? I don't know. How did your voice get that low? Talent. I'm heading out? Alright. I got the text back. Hey! Well, now, hopefully that brings you good RNG. Where's the boss? See ya, Just Boy. See ya, see ya. Your voice went low? No. No, you nothing. I didn't hear. No. My voice doesn't go low. It does? Nah. I know what you're talking about. Go YouTube and rewind like that. No, you don't need to do that. It's no lower than when I'm tired. Yo, Anaf Habib. Hello, hello. How you doing? Started using your pack and dropped 2 wasps in 2 days. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's got RNG, man. Fire Sky RNG pack. Oh. My dagger's got fabled on the alpha. What? Why? Use a pack with custom item textures per item? That's also fair. It is not for everyone, that's for sure. At some point, I do want to make a full pack. Like a full non-custom pack. But that's a hell of a lot more work. Well, that was 5, and no heart. What res would you make it? 16. Frosted on Ice is... Yeah, Frosted on Ice is amazing. It's not a pack that I would particularly use often, but it is really nice. As for the most part, I tend to like just a slightly I like a slightly softer version of just the main game. Down to help out with it if you wanted to. Nah, that's all good. I definitely I wouldn't be making it any time, or at least for a while. I've got to get a couple of Fire Sky updates done. Using your old texture where most of the stuff is black. Oh god, bro, I completely forgot about that. Is buying E-Man carries worth it? Kinda. Are you getting the hype when you have enough liquidatable items? Yes. Pretty much. As I plan to delete this profile when I'm done anyway. The only thing that I can't liquidate is my armor. As that's worth too much. Or at least it's got way too much net worth that I haven't earned. How much do you make per hour now? I would say I'm averaging about 20 mil-ish. Could you liquidate the armor without the dyes? If I hadn't, yes. If I hadn't started like if I hadn't, as in give it back to the dye guy for Elbin, I could, yeah, but I'd rather not. It's only a couple hundred mil as well. It's like 200 mil or something. So it's not too bad. Nah. The armors are going on my hype is a giveaway. Surely I'll probably give it to my co-op. I'm gonna be honest. Don't sell the armors. I'm not selling the armors. That's literally what I've just said, man. They're going on my main profile. Read my previous messages. Wait. Sleep now, or the silly girl kisser monster is gonna get you. I don't want to sleep though. Nah, that's boosting. It is literally not. Provided that this profile is deleted, it is not boosting. That doesn't mean that I won't ask a red name to transfer the items, just to absolutely guarantee that it would be fine. I can find your mod pack in your Discord. Yes. Also, who the fuck would buy the Ethiopia Gradient? Smart people who know what good armors look like. If you were to go back before Crystal Hollows, what would you invest in to make the most profit? Probably Sorrow, to be honest. Why is the music so low? It's not. The music is literally half of my voice. The music is definitely not low. It is, yeah, it's halfway. Let's see your armor set. The current one actually looks pretty normal. I'm gonna be honest. The Reaper with Primordial Helmet actually genuinely looks normal. Sorrow armor or just Sorrow? Probably just Sorrows in general. Let me think about what else I would invest in. Mithril would probably not be a bad one. I'm trying to think about the crafting materials for stuff. Like, a lot of it is actually fairly reliant on the Crystal Hollows. Yeah, titanium would be a really good option, actually. This is probably the best, the best armor set that we've got here. This is just brilliant. And frankly, just absolutely incredible. We gotta love this one. Oh, that's wait, no, that's wrong. I'm gonna hop off. My leg is dying. All right, dude. Well, take care. Bro fixed his light. Oh no, it turns out that I just had my saturation absolutely maxed out on my camera. Which does mean that when I go home, when I inevitably forget to change my saturation, I am going to look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. But that changes nothing. Like the lights here are yellow, so I have had to massively change the have had to change it a lot. You got treatment for his liver failure? Yes. My liver's no longer failing. It's now somewhat functional. You know what? Wait, hold on a minute. 2611. 2612. Okay, it's fixed itself. There was a period of time where I had more XP in my RNG meter than I had actual Rev XP. How do I fight the boss spider in Spider's Den? You've got to... One sec. The boss spider. There's oh, the boss spider, Arachne. So you need... Wait a second. I just kind of forgot that I would probably die in full Reaper. So you got to go down, all the way down here. And into this room here. Where either there'll be people who have already spawned it. Or you need to put summoning crystals on each of here. On each of those, well, on each of those pedestals. For now, at least. I believe they're, what are they called? What are they called? I don't remember. Is it Arachne's Calling? Yeah, Arachne Calling. You put 4 of these down. On each of those little corners. Wait, I stopped paying attention for 1 second. Sake. Okay, so from the from the spawn. Go this way, then down here. Down here. And into here. Where you will place, if there is not already one spawned, you will place 4 Arachne's Callings. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and that will summon the boss. Arachne's Callings can be obtained from the Bazaar in the Arachnids collection, right there. They can also be obtained from killing the Arachne's Keepers. Didn't quite get Arachne's location. Can you show us the route again? Rewind like 30 seconds. Maybe a minute. Can you show me the Lacotoin? No. Get in the hole. Why not? Because you know where it is. I don't? Yes, you do. You can't fool me, sir. I know what you know. Proof? No. No proof. Hi, cat. You've had your dinner. And you've had your... Well, the dog ate the rest of your food, but that's unimportant. Holy shit, bro. The Victorians would be having a heart attack with the amount of exposure that my ankles have got right now. And I'm also having a heart attack because that cat is terrifying. Hi, bud. Cat to Hyperion when? Yo, you wanna play? Meow at me if you wanna play. He stayed silent. Hold on. Young man, do you have a word to say to everybody? Cat, do you have anything to say? If so, please speak into the microphone. No, don't rub your head on it, you absolute sausage. It's not what I was aiming for. See, normally you meow at me, and that's good, because like, why is he going silent now? He likes rubbing his head on the microphone. Does it know how the Magic Find update is going to look? No. Aww. You're not going to do it, are you? No, you're not. Oh, you ask for pets and then you walk away when I start giving you them. No, I see how it is. Fine. I see how it is. I think there's no cat. There's a cat. Trust me, there's a cat. I'm stroking him. He's on the floor. He's pretty. He's beautiful, in fact. His ears are in attack mode. I'm scared. He's also directly where my chair usually would be. Buddy. Buddy. Can I potentially sit? Really likes rubbing his head on my microphone. Which, to be fair, I don't think you can. You probably can't hear. No, you might be able to actually. He's not making the noise that he usually would. So usually. Yo, Gamer Talk, thank you very much for the follow. How's it going? The usually very vocal cat is Gun Camera Shy. He's usually very vocal, and suddenly he's being extremely quiet. That is a pity. Ah, you're so disabled, but you still like the hard pats. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's so cute. You're so cute. Alright, I gotta go back to this, buddy. So, I'm gonna move the mic back up. Both stroking it? I am stroking it live. Can you move, please? Like, not that I don't like you, but you are in a bad spot. Oh yeah, flick your tail at me, why don't you? Yeah, that's nice. Can I put my chair back, please? Please? You sitting, like, buddy, you sitting there isn't like particularly helpful for me. In fact, it's quite hard. Like, I can't I don't want to move my chair over you, because then that feels rude. You get where I'm coming from, right? So if you could move like to either the right or the left a little bit, that'd be perfect. He's not gonna move. Alright, fine. The chair's going over the cat. No, the cat's here. Look, no, there is a cat. See? There's a cat. Good boy. See? There is a cat. He's just... What do you mean food? No, not food. You've moved into somehow a more difficult position. Though that's actually kind of impressive that you've genuinely got yourself into a harder position for me to move down. Oh, yes. Gotta get the chair back. There is an arachnid brood stuck in the wall. What do I do? Kill it. Oh, there's the jealous mutt. There you are. Can't see another animal getting love, can you? No. Absolutely unacceptable. Right, let me get rid of let me get these all put up on the auction house. That's gonna be quite a lot of money. Well, you can't scare me like that. I wasn't expecting your little head to come. You can't do that, dude. Right, I think I need to deal with creatures. His little head being where? In my trouser leg. Like bro literally just stuck his head up my trousers. I mean, is that your fucking, is that your paw? Bro, don't dig your claws like that. What, okay. I think I need to go and, deal with the creatures, chat. I think I gotta go deal with the creatures. Hold on. Yourself included? Yeah, sure. Where is he? You put your hands on my leg one more time, I will make you regret it. Anyway, I am gonna hit the raid button because I feel like I need to tend to the animals. So there you go. You can have cat cam for a little bit. No doubt he will put his hands on me again. I say hands. They're not really hands. He doesn't particularly have thumbs. Paws is a... You think it's worth selling half of the items for term? Why? Anyway, chat, good night. Have a wonderful evening. Oliver, do you want to look up? There. Oh, look at it. He's so cute. He's so beautiful. You're so pretty. You're so beautiful. He's such a beautiful cat. Anyway, good night, chat. Have a lovely evening. I will see you tomorrow for, hopefully, the second Warden Heart. Goodbye. Why is your cat so photogenic? Oh, God! He just is, though. Bro, Bro, all of the animals are. Oh, nah, I'm getting mogged by a cat. Yeah. Look at they all are, man. Oh, nah, his tail's going. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go, man. I gotta go. I can't be doing that. Bye bye.